Hello, good afternoon, this is Diecast Looney. I hope you're all doing well. This afternoon's video is going to be a challenge that was put out, I believe, a few days back now, probably beginning of the week, by Paul Swalk. I always feel like I'm pronouncing his name wrong, so I apologise. The diecast guy, I think it's the Chevy truck challenge. I actually think there's another challenge that's possibly floating around as well, but I've managed to get to doing this one. I've been wanting to do this one. Let's adjust the camera a little bit. I don't know how good it's going to turn out. I've got the curtains completely open, so I'm hoping that I've not got too much light. I can just about see through the viewfinder, but anyway, we will get into it. We will show some castings that I've picked out. So I'll put the camera down in usual fashion. I am going to have to change my filming position, but I'm going to explain that, I think, at the end of the video. So anyway, let's get on. So the first piece, I'm just going to have a quick look underneath, as I asked an auto world, so I'm going to have to remember. So this is, as far as I'm aware, a 2019 Chevy Silverado High Country in awesome black. And I'm not a massive fan of modern vehicles. I do have modern vehicles in my collection, like we all do, but when I seen this in this colour, I had to grab it. And I'll tell you what, the weight, unless you've got one of these, then you'll understand, but it is a very heavy piece of die-cast, but great looking at the same time. Again, from Auto World, so it does have opening bonnets, not that you can see a massive amount. There we go. Just about to see the engine. I believe is a V8 in this particular one, and there is the back, so you can see Silverado High Country, obviously tipping tailgate, but very nice piece. So that is the first piece to kick off the start of the video. And then whilst we're on the Auto World theme, we're going to take a look at probably my favourite, one of my favourites, I'll go to say, it's one of my favourite pickups in my collection. I don't know why, I just really like the colour, and again, it is from Auto World. It's the 1977 Chevy, I believe it is the Bonanza, Chevy Bonanza, square body, but I just really like the colour. And with Auto World, you'll know this is probably a colour that you could get. They tend to do that. But then again, I'm not sure with this one, but I'm sure it is. But this is the standard version. Let's see if we can get some of that plate on there if we can. There you go. Fantastic. I do like this casting, I must admit. I don't know what it is about it. But like I said, it's the colour. It's the same year that I was born, 77. It's an awesome metallic bronzy brown colour. And it's got the standard wheels at the standard ride height, which I do like. I prefer on the standard vehicles. Lowered's great. There you go, you can get some interior detail there. You can see some cup holders, gear shift. Very nicely done. Separate coloured steering wheel. Like I said, they do, as we all know, some awesome pieces. There's the little Chevy small block, I expect. So very cool. But like I said, I don't know what it is about this. I haven't got a lot of square bodies in my collection. I think I've got three. I've got two Auto Worlds. I didn't go on the whole bandwagon of buying loads and loads of these. This was, like I said, this was the one for me. I have got a lowered version, but I just prefer the standard wheeled version. There we go. So anyway, so that is that. That's piece number 2. Next one, piece number 3, I believe is from Greenlight, and is a Chevy C10. Just trying to remember the date year now. It's a little look, because Greenlight does say. There we go, 68 Chevy C10. And I'm going to put the camera down a bit more, as this particular piece came with this awesome streamliner. I really do like these caravans. I don't know what it is, I like caravans. Just noticed I've got some pen on my finger from earlier's car that I was working on. Okay, so let's see if we can clip it on. There we go. But my camera's not in the best. There we go, it's a bit better. And it's fell off. Oh, that's because the hitch is up. Bad do, you get the idea. But that is the Chevy C68 Chevy T10 with Airstreamer caravan. So that's piece number 3. And I've just noticed something. It says it on the back there. That's funny, this thing sat in the cabinet for a couple of 3 years and I've never noticed it. Never noticed that. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I like caravans. I could quite happily, well I do, I collect caravans. If I see a caravan, I have to pick it up. Anyway, next piece is coming from Matchbox. So this will be bringing us up to piece number 4. And again, it is this another awesome Chevy. I think this is a step side, possibly. I can't remember now. Let's have a little look. 63 Chevy C10, but it very cool. From Matchbox, got the paneling in the back. Everybody goes on about how they didn't detail the lights back and front, but it doesn't bother me. I could do it, but I'm not going to. There is the engine, nicely tampoed in. So great looking little piece. That's the 63. Next is a little look. This is the similar sort of thing. Custom 62 Chevy. This is a particular nice piece from Hot Wheels in the Zamac. There we go. I'm just trying to get some of the sponsors on the side. You can see equipped with Champion spark plugs. I think it says since 1907. I think that says 1907. I do like these deep dish sort of steel sort of banded wheels that Hot Wheels do. They do. Got a chrome interior, but that's the way it is. I'm not a big fan of that, but it doesn't matter. There you go, you can see the side markers are done, the lights and the lower lights are done, and again the same on this side. I'm not quite sure it's got on that there. Don't know, maybe you guys can see it. I can't because of the way the camera and the reflection. And there is the back. And that's the good thing. These things either get packed away or they get stuck on shelves. Most of mine are packed away, unfortunately. I've got about 300 downstairs in my front room. I'm lucky that my partner lets me keep them in my casing, in cases, wall-mounted cases. But this is a good thing with challenge videos. This is a thing. You get to see your diecast again and share it with other people. So that's why they are always good if you can get around to doing them. But anyway, the next piece is going to be a recent find, that Chevy El Camino from one of the Fast and Furious series. I'm not quite sure, but I got this recently. And let's have a little look. It should be, I think, what is it, 67 El Camino, Chevy El Camino. But this is a great... I don't usually get excited like that over mainline cars. Like I said before in a previous video, I'm stepping away a little bit from mainlines and basic Matchbox. If I see something cool, then I will pick it up. This actually wasn't a main... I don't think this was in the main line. I think this was a set. So it's a little bit more expensive. But I love it in this matte black effect. You've got those shortened bars in the back. And like I said before in another video, it's got Mike Dyson's favourite wheels. And the front markers are marked. And there is the rear. Good piece. So that'll be being left. I've got a hankering to stick some gold deep dish wheels on it, but if I come across another one, then I might do it. But for the minute, I think I'm going to leave it. Last piece is going to be, let's have a little look, custom 53. No, it won't be. I thought this was a Chevy, but it's a custom 53 Ford. So I thought this, see, so the Ford has crept in. I grabbed it off the shelf and didn't even realise that it was a Ford until now. So that was quite funny, but we will find another piece, bear with me. And I'm back with one more piece. I can't believe I did that, it's quite funny. But anyway, this is the La Troca, I believe. I believe this is also another YouTuber's one. I think it's Gary from Gary's Diecast Collection. Likes these, has a nice collection of these. I only have 2 in my collection, I believe. That's just because I haven't come across them, but very cool. And I believe this is based on a 1950s Chevy 3100. And obviously it is in a lowrider form. But again, I have this in this is the favorite color that I have, but I also have it in like a pinky purple color, which I'm just trying to figure out if it is to hand. Is it to hand? Possibly. Bear with me. It is in my lower drawer here. So there it is. Pretty cool. But so anyway, so that is going to be my answer to the Chevy truck challenge. I hope it's met expectations. Funny that I managed to slip a Ford in there. Check out Paul's channel. Awesome guy, shows some awesome content, great supporter of many channels and all that good jazz. And with that, I'll see you all very soon. Oh yes, by the way, the reason I said earlier in the video that I'm going to have to change my setup a little bit is you don't want to miss tomorrow's Vintage Matchbox Monday episode. I'm not going to give away too much, but let's just say that I've managed to end up, I've got some work in a diecast shop, which is going to be interesting. Even though I have a job, I've managed to get some, I'm going to explain more tomorrow, but also I'm going to be unboxing a huge, I don't know, I suppose I could say it, vintage truck stop. We'll leave it at that. But anyway, see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Take care.